Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You haven't heard me say that in like forever, but I'm bringing you an actual makeup tutorial today. I recently moved to London, so I actually have a little bit of a setup and a better situation. Hopefully the lighting is better, hopefully the camera is better, hopefully everything is better. Please let me know some feedback down below. I can show you how to do this full look. So we're doing this really nice autumn sort of khaki green orange vibes on the eyes, this really nice natural glowy skin, and this cute nude lip. Some of my favourite things I show you from MAC, and obviously I'm showing you how to use this beautiful palette, just one of the many ways you can use it. I also use the brush set that Jeffree brought out, and also, one thing I forgot, the Jeffree Star Setting Mist, which I freaking love. So if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So the way I start on my eyes is I always conceal under the brow, and then I put the base on my eye to give me a nice shape to work on. I don't even know. So I'm going to be taking Pseudo Finish Concealer, and this is in NW15. So this I brought for like, I don't even know what reason, because it's so pale for me, and then I found this is the reason I use it. Otherwise I would never use this. So I use the 212, which is a very dead 212 MAC brush, and I just kind of sculpt under the brow to give myself a guide for my eye makeup. So I'm just going to go and do that now. And yeah, that just gives me my nice guide for my brow. So I went ahead and did my favourite eyeshadow primer, which was Soft Ochre by MAC. Now I actually, if I'm doing my makeup to wear for the whole day, but this is literally going to be for the tutorial, I put on MAC's 24-hour eye base, and then I put this, because sometimes this can crease a little bit in my inner corner, and the 24-hour eye base just stops that happening completely. But for this purpose, I've literally just put a layer of that on my eye with my finger. So I actually went ahead and got the Morphe Jeffree Star, the eye brush collection. So I'm going to be using those brushes to do my eye makeup today, and I'm going to be first taking the Morphe JS6, which looks like this. It's a nice kind of tapered fluffy brush, and I'm going to be going with this amazing palette, so stunning. And I'm going to be taking the colour Los Angeles, which is this kind of dark sort of brick orangey red tone, and I'm going to be blending that through the socket first. And generally these eyeshadows have a really nice amount of pigment, and I found that you can actually layer from light to dark. You don't have to go with the really darkest colour and then, you know, blend the edge with the lightest. You can actually just like build them really nicely, which is really good. Obviously I have a lot of lid space to play with, so just kind of gauge it with your eye shape. So sticking with my JSL 6, I'm actually going to be going to the colour Welcome, which is this little nice kind of light orange tone. I love how this top row says welcome back to my channel. That's freaking awesome. And it says One Noise is the last colour, so it's like his intro, which I think is really cool. So I'm just going to take the same brush and just use that colour channel to blend that even further. The more colours you add to a look, the more well blended it will be, because you're really breaking down each colour to like a lighter layer. Another blend. You can see I'm trying to keep like a little bit of nudeness up here for the brow bone highlight later on. Obviously, but I'm now going to dip in with the JS12. You can't see that, there's no point. It's this kind of little, it's almost like a bullet brush, but it's a little bit more flared out at the end, so it's really nice for packing on shadow as well as blending. And I'm going to go in the colour Hi Dude, which is this dark brown down here. I'm going to pack that onto the outer corner and into the crease. When you're kind of doing eyeshadow, you want to keep switching back between colours. So I'm going to go back in with that first brush and the Los Angeles, and I'm just going to go on that edge because I don't want to lose that really nice orange. I go in with the top shadows first, and then I do the same underneath. So I'm going to do that now. But like I said, you could do that at each stage if you wanted to. So I'm going to put this one under my eye. Lush Warm Brown orangey brick colour. Just like that. Then I'm going to go in with the High Dude and just pack it close to my lash line. So when I cut my crease on the other eye, I actually use a bit of Prolongwear concealer by MAC, but it's because I kind of had it left on my hand. So I'm just going to take a bit of the paint pot this time. And this is on the JS10 brush, which is a nice flat packer brush. And I'm just going to stamp myself out a new crease. So I kind of always just get the product on the lid, be quite messy, pack it on, pack it on, pack it on. And then what I tend to do is if it was a wet product like a concealer, it doesn't really do it that much with a paint pot. You'd then look up and let it print for you. So I'm just going to press it on and looking up. I mean, this kind of did print. I have to do my crease fairly high, but obviously I've also got the other eye done to give me a bit of a guide. Like, it doesn't have to be a perfect cut crease. I originally went in with this concealer sort of to give me back some space for my main colour, but then it kind of turned into being a cut crease, because I think when you're a makeup artist, you're very guilty of doing cut creases all the damn time. And I just wipe my brush off on my hand, ready for eyeshadow. So being the major green fan that I am, I'm going to use my favourite colour in this whole palette, which is this bad boy. It's like a nice khaki shimmery green, and it's called Dry Thru. I'm going to actually pack that on with the same JS10 brush. I'm going to pack it all over the lid. These colours are so creamy and buttery, honestly. Literally, can you see that? We just like stamp it on like dreams. But personally, I do prefer to do shimmers with my finger, so I'm going to kind of spread it right up to the edge with the brush. Then I'm literally going to get my finger and then kind of press the colour on. Obviously, when you're using your finger, you need to be careful not to disrupt your cut creaseness. That's why I did it with the brush first. And I just build up a bit of the pigment with my finger, just to lighten up the front of the eye. I'm then going to go in with the same brush again, with the colour Glam Rapids, I think it's called. It's just this nice, like, really light, minty sort of green. And I'm going to put that through the front of the lid. Just like so, just to really brighten out. I did put a little bit in a corner, but I'm going to put a lighter colour there anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Now this is probably my favourite part of the lid. This palette is really cool. I haven't really got a palette that has this, and I know that there are palettes that are purely like this, but this is basically a pressed glitter called Millons. And the thing is, when you touch it, it's kind of wet and creamy, so it almost has a bit of a primer in it. So I literally just take my ring finger, a little bit like that. I literally had to barely touch that. And then I'm literally just going to press it on top of what we have. I don't know, I think just the creaminess would just work better with your finger. You could go with a brush, but I'd rather just do that so it's like more pure glitter. Oh my god, that's stunning. There's still loads on my finger. It feels sad to waste. Don't worry too much about that outer corner because we're going to blend that with the liner. But I'm actually going to go with a bit of MAC's Black Track, which is my go-to liner for my waterline. And I'm just going to take a 209 brush by MAC. Just going to put this in my waterline. I also find when I do like this, I like a really grungy smoky lash line, so I want to take it below my waterline as well. And then I'm going to take that cute little brush, which was the JS12, the one like this. I'm going to take a bit of High Dude. I do this as quick as I can so the black doesn't like dry. I'm going to smudge it out with the High Dude. Just like that, I'm going to stamp a little bit more of that on the outer corner. Blending into the orange and the gran, just like that. Makes it nice and smoky. So I'm just going to add some liner now. I'm going to use my favourite Brush Black by MAC. I've had a little boo-boo on mine. I've put the lid on funny. But I'm just going to do a really thin line at the front. Take it along the whole eye. I'm not going to do a wing or anything like that. I'm literally just going to do a liner that kind of stops because we're going to blend that with the eyeshadow. I feel like this video sounds so uninteresting, but I feel like I just want to give you a straight up tutorial because it's been like forever. I'm going to go back in with that JS12 brush, and this time I'm going to take, this time I'm going to take Fast Lane, which is the matte black in the corner. You know a palette's good when it has a matte black in it. That's actually good. Yeah, I'm going to take past that Fast Lane. I'm literally just going to stamp it. See how nice these eyeshadows build? So pretty. some. See? If you need more blending, just go with Hi Dude. Sample on the edge. And then I go back in with my fluffy brush and the Los Angeles. So we're pretty much done with the eye now, and we're just going to highlight the eye, and I'm going to be taking the colour Welcome, which is this stunning sort of white champagne-y tone. These are really nice because they have like a really nice sparkle to them. I'm going to be taking the JS13 brush, which is this like kind of another bullet brush. It's like a little bit smaller than, you know, the other one, not as fluffy at the edge, but it's like a baby version of it. So I'm going to take a little bit of that Welcome, just press it on the brush. And because I use like a creamy concealer, it just kind of sticks to that. And then like that eyeshadow almost set it. I'm going to put that right in my little inner corner as well, just to give it a pop it like a polka dot. That's the eyes done. So I'm going to add mascara and then just pop the lash on for you, but I'm going to show you the lash situation. So I don't know what's happening in your guys' life at the moment, but I just moved to London recently and my house is like right opposite a park. I don't know if you can hear it, I really hope you can't, but is it like screaming kids all the time? Like, why do you have to scream so much, children? Like, what is wrong with you? You'll be screaming when you're a fucking adult, but probably scream in your head, because if you scream out loud you look like a crazy person, an absolute crazy person. So moving on. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using are called ZARA, and these are by Doll Beauty. Doll Lash. I haven't got these babies out in a while. I recently tried the tight lashes, which I freaking love, but I've killed my pair of lashes. Otherwise I would be wearing them right now. But I thought these would be cute because they're like more thicker on the outer side, so they're going to give that like, and that kind of matches with like the smokiness of the eye. Favorite glue, Duo. I used to like not like this stuff, but freaking love it. Just be careful because it is dangerous when it comes out, because it can like phew at you. But I just get a little bit like this, and then I just run it along the lash. I need to let that become a little bit sticky first. Okay, so here's a little mini lash tutorial. So you got your lash, you got your glue, it's become a little bit tacky. You literally want to, so keep your head straight but look down into the mirror. People can never understand when I'm trying to tell them, they automatically go down, but literally keep your head straight, hold your hand mirror below you and look down into it, like with your eyes. You want to drop the lash as close as you can to the lash line, and you want to basically flop it in the middle. You can let go. If you let go and it stays, you know it's stuck. Then you can grab the outer corner and the inner corner, and because it's sticky enough, it should just slide along. So you can grab the outer corner and then the inner corner, and then you want to stick it. So it's probably been like forever since I've done my skin on camera, because it's been forever since I've done any tutorial. My skin's having a major freak out, which is fun. So I might look glowing on the sides because I have a low-key bit of eyeshadow as a highlighter, because when I was filming my Instagram video I didn't want it to be like naked skin. So I'm actually going to go in with my fave product from MAC. Well, that's hard to say, but it's one of my favorites. Strobe Cream in Peach. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, about this much. I'm going to rub it in my hands and then rub it on the face. Oh my god, the difference a brow makes. Like, look at this brow compared to this brow. Like, life changing. See, this gives your skin a nice glow. It's also very kind of tacky, so it holds your makeup beautifully as well. I then mix two foundations together. They're both face and body. One is C1 and one is C2. I am more of a pinky tone, but fuck the rose, because I don't want to be a pinky tone. I want to be a yellow tone, so I'm gonna do that. So I do kind of equal parts, but recently I've realised my tan is slowly going. Yes, I have a tan, so I kind of do more of the C1. And then I rub it together. I literally massage it into my face. I use my hands because this is a natural foundation and it's liquidy, so if you use a brush, the brush is just going to eat it up. And I always have my hands available. So for concealer I normally mix two. I'm such a mixer, I don't know why, I'm such an artist mixing all the colours together. I normally use NC20 and then NW20 to balance like the pigments, but I just packed my kit for Fashion Week, so I'm just gonna have to use NC20 because I have double of that and I keep that on my makeup table. So boop. But like I said, I'm losing my tan anyway, so this is probably what I should be doing. So I literally squirt a whole pump on my hand and then I dot it under the eyes. This kind of builds up a bit of coverage because, as you can see, face and body is hella natural. That's just how I like my skin. I don't like to Put loads on it. I feel like when you have freckles, if you put loads on it, it just looks dirty. It's a little tart brush. That's from a Christmas collection, I think it was. Fabuloso. Then we're going to set the face. So I switched between this powder and the Studio Fix Perfecting powder. This is a transparent powder. It looks white, but it's actually clear. And then I use my fave 240S brush, which is a really pretty brush for like powdering in like key areas. So I just powder under my eyes. I do on my smile lines, side of the nose. And I powder like between my eyebrows and like on my forehead because I don't want it to go all over my fringe. I live that fringe life now. Then normally I powder down here. I also just brush whatever's left over this area because like I said, I used a cream concealer under my eyebrows, so it does need to be set, otherwise it will literally like move around and we don't want that. That's not cute. Nada. Cheeks. I've literally used this combination for like probably at least a year. Like it's just mad. I need to rearrange my life, to be honest. It's still on my fringe. So I take my absolute fave blush. You can see this is well loved. It's called Fairly Precious, another MAC one. Take this double-ended tart brush. This has actually been used with this colour so much, it's actually stained. This should be white, won't come clean. So just get that on my apples. Such a beauty blush because it has a really nice shimmer in it. Just put it on my apples, and then I put a little bit on my ears, on the noggin. And then with this absolute baby brush that we don't sell anymore, well, we sell it in the synthetic hairs. This is a 137. So it's like cute little bougie brush. I'm going to take the highlighter in Show Gold. I think I got this trick from Nicki Minaj, Nicki Tutorials. So I get that highlighter and I put it directly on my apple. It's almost like a highlighter for my blush because I'm not extra. Look at that, that's so cute. I love it. And then as an actual highlight, wow, I'm using a non-MAC product here. Am I okay? The only reason I use this is because this is literally a dupe for Soft and Gentle by MAC, and that's in my kit, and it's long to keep taking things in and out, shake it all about. So I use this bad boy, which is a Skin Kish. Oh my god, why can't I say it? A Skin Kish. Oh my god. A Skin Kiss. That's the one. By Revolution. It's a highlighter. And it says super intense skin loving highlighter, and this is in Peach Kiss. I think I got this out of a magazine once. I don't even know if they sell it. This is an absolutely stunning brush from the Sosu X Kaylee collection, Kaylee MUA, and this is the SK01. I love this for highlighting, so I just get it right on the tip of my cheekbone. Oh my god, it just polishes it so lush. Oh, I just dipped into the wrong highlight. I love my life. Yeah, like I said, I use that colour channel. I don't know if I actually did say that, but I used the colour channel out of the palette as to highlight that cheek earlier, and it was stunning. So I kind of don't know why I didn't use that, but haters gonna hate. So I love it on my chin, cute bow, nose. I actually love putting it all over my forehead because I feel like as my forehead gets a bit shiny throughout the day, it activates the highlighter, and it's like boom. Not that you can see it because my fringe, but when that wind of the underground blows my fringe away, I'm like, damn, that shiny highlight. Love it. And if I feel like I want to bronze, which I feel like I'm gonna because it's like autumn smoky vibes. I feel sad for even showing you this because it was limited edition, so I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. This is the bronzer I like to use. It's a nice kind of like cool tone but warm. This is the colour Canyon Dreamin. It's a next to nothing bronzing powder. It's from the Electric Wonder collection, so the packaging is live. I just use a cheap AF bronzing brush. I just go along the cheekbone and onto my temple because I keep my skin so natural. I'm not like contouring really sharp or anything. I just kind of give myself a bit of colour because I'm a pale ass bitch. Get some windows, you know, keep it cute, keep it fresh, keep it funky. So for lips, I thought I'd just do my absolute fave combo, my lip that I love to wear like every day. I'm going to take the MAC Burnt Spice Liquid Lip and then pop on the Lipgloss in Love Nectar. These two are my favourite. So I don't go with the liner with these. I feel like they don't need one. So I actually fell in love with this lip gloss from MAC called Holiday Miracle, which is from the Christmas set last year. And obviously when you love something and it's from a collection, it's gonna die on you and run out, and then you can never ever get it again. But I took my gloss into a store and I matched it to this Love Nectar one, which was part of the stripped down collection, which is now permanent. So I'm like, thank God I actually have the gloss that I love as a replacement. So I kind of like switch between the two so I can make myself absolutely love this, because obviously it's slightly different, but it's pretty much the fucking same colour, which I'm happy about. And you'll find when with the liquid lips, if you put gloss on it, it makes it lighter again, because when you first put on liquid lips, it's a particular colour, and then it dries darker. So if you keep that wet, it will stay the lighter colour. Yes, what a combination, girl. Guys, how funny is it, the fact that I forgot to do this eyebrow? Like, I was just gonna be here like cute posing with one eyebrow done. Are you mad? Lol, let's do the eyebrow. And myself just for you. Hey. So, MAC Do a Clear Brow Gel, which I don't think is like bad, but personally I prefer to use the False Lash Maximizer because it actually keeps the lashes up all day. So it's white, as you can see. Don't be alarmed because you don't see the white. So I just brush my brows up. You don't want too much product in there, but just enough. And then I press. Once I've pushed the brow up like so, I then go in with my, I feel like I'm so fed up with saying MAC, but you have to understand, when I work for MAC, I'm going to be wearing MAC mainly. So MAC, this is the Shade and Shape Brow Tint, and this is the colour Spiked. So I use this little felt tippy end, and I literally go like this. Ready? I draw little hairs upwards. Like so. So of course I had to get the Set It and Set It? That was wrong. I was going to say Set It and Forget, and I don't even know why. Of course I had to get the Set and Refresh Mist from the Jeffree Star collection, and this smells like starberries. In other words, strawberries. I've never used their setting spray before, and I freaking love the continuous mist. So we're going to spritz our face with this. It smells dreamy. Oh, and it tastes quite nice actually. Got a bit in my mouth just then. Yes. We're done, hun. Let me know if you guys want me to use more of the like pinky sort of cute purpley tones up here, because obviously I've focused more on the green and the brown. So there's so many looks you can do. This palette is so versatile. I freaking love it, hun. Yes. I kind of like every Jeffree Star palette he brings out, because I do actually own all of his palettes. So if you want a tutorial with a certain palette, please holler at me. Hopefully this means I'm back, but who fucking knows, because yeah. But I have my own setup now. Look at these cute little lights. Look at this cute moment. We're having it together. It's really cute. So hopefully I can continue. So if you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll hopefully see you real soon.